Let's start with Jerry Kill, the great communicator.
We got this way done the old hard-fashioned way, just working our ass off. And nobody can take that away. You understand what I mean? They can't take that away from you, ever. So keep living the dream. We played our ass off last week. We just need to make a few more plays. Today we're going to make them.
Okay, I'm in. I'll play for that guy. You know, being a head football coach and being a radio host, kind of the same in a lot of ways, because what happens is you prep your ass off, and then you got to figure out what you're going to say. Because if you open your mouth up, like most coaches do, you open your mouth, everything falls out. How many people you know like that? You even hear it on talk show hosts. You go, oh my God, I got to get everything in. No, you got to pick the important things. Right there was Jerry Kill's speech last year before the Gophers went to play Michigan State. Here's what I love about Jerry Kill. He came into a media market that was ready to chew him up and spit him out, because that's what we do here in the Twin Cities. Glenn Mason was going to be chewed up and spit out when he came here. Tim Brewster made the huge mistake that you never make to overpromise. And Jerry Kill came in and handled things perfectly, because you know what he did? He lowered expectations immediately. Hey, I'm just lucky to be here. I'm just a guy with a hick accent. And by the way, that is a hick accent. I'm from Kansas. I grew up with a hick accent. Southern Illinois is hick. It's not a Southern accent. It's a hick accent. And it endears people to you. And I kind of laugh because Jerry Kill and some of the guys on his staff can dress it up a little bit when they need to. Lower expectations, overachieve. You know, being a great communicator isn't about having a great voice. It isn't about having all the words. It's about getting people to respond to what you're saying. Jerry Kill's a great communicator because he knows the message and he sticks with it. Even when he was being ripped on, remember when San Jose State, they ran the ball about 90% of the plays? Everybody in the media was ripping on him. Jerry Kill just steady. He doesn't overpromise. He states basic facts. He tells the truth. He doesn't get himself backed into a corner. Here's some guys that are not good communicators. Tim Brewster, overpromising. Tubby Smith, I don't know whether I can trust a word that comes out of his mouth. Bo Pelini blames everything on the players, Nebraska's head coach. Good communicators, Herb Brooks, Packers head coach Mike McCarthy. Good teacher, straight to the point, no nonsense, Jerry Kill. Good coaches don't lose their team. Even when other people try to suck them in, Coach Kill sticks with the message. And think about all the stuff that's happened since he's come here. Remember when Sid Hartman went after him and went after Norwood Teague and said, hey, this guy's like your fifth choice as head coach? Jerry Kill just quietly sits back. Other writers for the Star Trib said that he was an embarrassment to the university because of his health issues. He didn't respond. Some people are special. They don't sound special. Jerry Kill doesn't sound special. If you saw him on the street, if you went on vacation, you ran into Jerry Kill at a bar, you know what you'd call him? Just a good old boy, right? And this is sometimes, I think we see it sometimes when you're in business. You go out and you meet some guy that owns and run a business, and you're just like, God, there's nothing that special about this guy. There really is. You're just missing it. And I think that's the truth with Jerry Kill. Jerry Kill is a great communicator. And there's evidence all over the place because he's getting Minnesota guys now to stay home and play football here. He's also getting the guys to buy in. Here's the difference between Nebraska and Minnesota right now. You heard it right there in that speech. He's getting the guys to play for the rest of the guys in the locker room. Nebraska's got the opposite thing going. They got a bunch of guys that are stars, that are football stars at Nebraska. A lot like playing at Michigan State, a lot like playing at Ohio State. You can be a star because you're at this big university that's known for football, and you don't have to play for the guy next to you. Jerry Kill's got guys playing for the guy next to him. And he's been able to keep his football team and all the coaches and all the players. Look how long he's been able to keep his coaches. If that isn't a sign of somebody that's a great communicator, somebody that you can trust and somebody that you believe in, I don't know what is. How do you get coaches? How do you, in this world of better opportunities everywhere, especially in a filthy, rich college football world, Why wouldn't Tracy Claeys or Matt Limegrover take $3 or $4 or $5 million to go someplace and fail? I would.
Especially after Claeys jumped in during the health issues last year and was essentially the head coach on the sideline, did such a great job of keeping the team together himself.
Yeah, he had a good opportunity. So I think what we're learning here is that Jerry Kill is a master communicator. He's done a great job of coming into the Minneapolis-St. Paul market, which has a lot of smart media people in it, and staying focused on coaching football. And really, there's not really much criticism of him. And when you come in as a Gopher football coach, I remember when Glenn Mason came from Kansas, because remember, I grew up in Kansas, and I knew Glenn Mason, and I knew what was going on, and I knew he was a good football coach. I heard him getting ripped before he even got here, Glenn Mason. People expect a winner because there was one here 50 years ago. Welcome your thoughts on that. 651-989-9105. Back after this on The Ticket.